we're gonna take a look at some of the goodies that Laz has got going on his truck. That big old truck, heads, cam, supercharger, it's gonna be a beast. You gotta break that, was it 16-second mark in the 8th mile? That was horrible.
15.5.
We probably shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah, it was a 12.
It was a 12. 16, sorry. It seemed that slow. All right. Well, we had those ceramic coated red around the corner, and they look great.
Pretty good price, too.
Yeah.
It's like 150 bucks or something, right? Yeah.
Well, check this out. So, Laz, you got a whole bunch of goodies here.
Little box.
This bone stock truck, 200, how many miles?
We're probably 208 now.
208.
Look at these fittings.
Beachworks fittings.
Got loads. You know, the thing is, we got actually enough line to do 2 kits here. So we were held up on our order because they didn't have all the fittings. I'm pretty sure we got everything we need now. In order to make the boost that we need to be able to make, as we're rising up in boost, we drop in the fuel rail, so we drop pressure, which is the same thing that we got going on with George's truck. So George, you know what? Those are yours.
We had a little problem. George?
Those are yours.
Oh, these are really mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
but hold on, check this out though. Gets you some 90-pound injectors too, bud.
What?
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude!
So he's got nothing for both of us.
Yeah.
Dude.
All along.
I'm like shaking right now. I'm literally like shaking.
There's a regulator. Should be
That's what I'm talking about.
I've been having to hold George off a little bit because we've been talking about injectors every single day, and we went through all sorts of stuff.
But this keeps the factory bucket so we don't have any low-level issues.
That is...
Dang.
That is way nicer than I expected, to be honest. That is...
Ooh. Look at that thing, dude.
Dude, what is that? A Dash 8, right? That's a Dash 8?
End up being a Dash 8. New float level, don't burn that.
Just like a stock bucket.
That is really, really nice.
Turn down here. That's gonna work out perfect.
Yeah. So this is Laz's daily driver. You didn't want to have any sort of issues. And one of the issues that we're actually having right now with your truck is upon firing up, we've got over 100 pounds of fuel pressure. So if we delete the fuel pump control module and run a return style regulator, which is right here.
Dude, we can go full E and turn it up.
So we've also only been limiting George's truck to 30% E, and now he should be able to go almost 100% E85. And yeah, next thing, I think you're going to need another bottom end stored away there somewhere, buddy. Yeah. We're leaning on that bottom end pretty good, but we're going to turn up.
Start hunting junkyard.
So we're definitely going to be turning up the boost on George's truck and go hunting, man.
One day.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, wow,
Come on, let's go hunting, man.
Gosh, man, I was getting excited for you, pal.
Or this is what we need in order to be able to make the power of what you want to be able to make. So.
And then we're gonna run it like Uncle Sam was done the first time in the back of the LSA fuel rails.
And then
use
split.
the factory old inlet as a return out to the regulator, and then back to the tank.
Yeah, gotcha.
Most volume going to the fuel rails. Coolest fuel.
That is a very nice unit, man. I can't wait. 350,000 subscribers. Y'all tag a buddy. You know, let's help grow this thing so that we can be able to do more and more stuff. And this is going to be so much fun watching these two trucks race. Typically when something like this happens, you know, one guy ups the ante, gets speed, kind of gets upset, and then the other guy ups the ante, and then...
Well, it's banked on him being on 30% E, and now...
What's so cool about what Laz is doing right now is that we have more and more customers doing this all the time. It's become so much more affordable, and this is going to make a ton more power. So check out what this recipe is all about. So we've got an LSA blower. This is the same blower that comes on the CTSV that UCS modify all the time. Now Laz has put his own unique porting job. Now he did the LSA blower as well as the cylinder heads. This is the factory one right there. So night and day difference of what we do. We do all of our hand porting, and George does the same exact type of job on our daily stuff that we do day in and day out.
So you got this big bolt hole here, and Laz welded up where the threads are, ported it down, so you got a nice smooth...
I mean, this is a gigantic amount of airflow difference here, there. And guys, honestly, when we port these blowers, they're anywhere between 35 to 55 wheel horsepower gain. It's kind of like porting the heads twice. So again, we open up this side, and a lot of guys don't necessarily do that, but we do open that because all of this extra aluminum there is a big heat sink. And it does add a little bit of resistance to flow. Now Laz is not totally done with the snout. Now, he's porting this snout out incredibly aggressively. and we weld up all the bottom of these. And he welded up a whole bunch of extra stuff so that he could fit a larger throttle body in there if he wants to.
Can't do this on a car setup because you need all that. You need that clearance for the car stuff. But on the truck, he's gonna have a big old gap down there, so he welded all that up. He's gonna cut that whole thing out. So it's gonna, and he's gonna put a big throttle body. I think he's gonna put like a 103 on there or something. So that's
I think really on the sick. Car, the water pump is right there. Is that right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
So right there is the ported one, and that is the factory one. Quite a substantial difference.
Yeah, this blower is going to be super sick. It's going to be sick. I can't wait to see what it does. And then here's his heads. He's got some sick pack springs on there. Just kidding, buddy.
We're kind of showing off Laz's parts. Laz had to go home early to be able to complete this video here, but really nice stuff all the way around. Laz is a very particular creature, and he does really want some super nice stuff for this. So yeah, like the pack springs, like you said, he did a really nice aggressive job porting this. Let's look at that exhaust side there. Really well set up, no restrictions whatsoever. One of the next most integral parts to this is the ICT billet setup. Now this would not be possible without their setup.
So you're going from that cathedral port truck style head to that LSA,
and they do specialize in LSA as well as LT swap stuff right there. This has all of our bracketry, our pulleys, everything that we're going to be able to need to make this work, basically from that cathedral port to that square port, or to that rectangular port, and be able to make that LSA blower adapt on there.
He's got a big sick cam that's going in there, you know, lifters, timing chain, blah blah blah, the whole 9 yards.
Gotcha.
You know where the whole 9 yards came from?
No.
Back in the day, the Army, the bullets were 27 feet long, 9 yards. So when they loaded up, the whole 9 yards. See the yesterday on Instagram. How cool is that? Give me the whole 9 yards. We're going in, boys.
I'm kind of big on some of those things, like, you know, like where things came from. So guys, we are super stoked to be able to hit 350,000. That is an awesome milestone. So thank you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also check out our Instagram. We got a lot of really cool stuff on that. But right now, Georgie got a little bit rambunctious and installed some parts a little early. George, you were making some quick work of this, dude. It is so much more official, dude.
You notice anything blinging? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, yeah,
dude,
buddy.
You just totally struck a pose right there. Immediately, George was pretty much
don't mind the mess. It's just, you know,
threw on all that stuff from Deechworks, and man, it's what have you been on it about? A couple hours?
Fuel system.
2 or 3 hours?
No, after lunch.
And the bed is over there.
What time is it?
I think that was the easy way to do it.
4:40, so like 4 hours.
This is the way to go, guys. If you're going any sort of boost, it has to be a boost reference regulator like the one right there from Deechworks. So we got our boost line going up into the manifold, and we're gonna set our pressure right here now. You haven't even fired it up yet, but it looks really, really good. We have made a return style tap the tank, and they've got this epoxy that goes on, and it is not even an epoxy. Pasty. It's just kind of, it does stay pasty?
Yeah, it always stays pasty.
But it does seal, even on the bottom side.
Yeah,
so
we've used it on the bottom side a ton.
You've got a lot more fuel coming at you, so
this will be good up to about 750 or so. So I think, knowing me, we'll leave it like that.
This has been really the thing that's holding you back, and we gotta, you know.
I'm so excited. All right, let's
set this fuel pressure and make sure we got no leaks. Really, really nice stuff. I mean, it looks so official though. So much more serious than what we had. We're gonna have to disconnect the fuel pump control module. All right, Georgie, you got it, buddy. All right, man.
Teamwork makes the dream work, man.
Here, what we've done is we've bypassed the fuel pump control module. We're taking the power from it, correct?
Yep, taking the power that goes to it. Teed off a little bit of that. Sent it to our relay. We got a signal wire out of here. And I had it wired up the first time, but on this here truck, the red wire is the ground and the black wire is power. So that one took me for a little bit of a spin, but we got a Laz with the big brain over here. He got it all figured out because he remembered that's how it was on Uncle Sam.
Dealing with the factory fuel pump control module can be a problem when you're trying to run a fuel system like this. A lot of times you get a couple codes, you'll have to go in through HP tuners and you have to disable the codes that cost a little bit of money here and there. Depends on the credits, depends on what year, and so on and so forth. However, this allows this to work without setting those codes. All right, George, are you excited?
Oh, I'm excited.
Last time we made a little over 500, and on the street it makes like what, another pound and a half, 2 pounds, or something like that? So we were close to actually like 550 on the street because we're making more boost. But right now we're just going back to where we were. We got to resettle the fuel system, so it's going to take a few pulls for me to get that all figured out, and then we'll go ahead and maybe turn it up a little bit there.
Get it on full E. We got them 1000cc injectors in there. Deechworks.
Yeah, man.
Coming in clutch.
This Deechworks fuel system should be loads better than what we have.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what the duty cycle's looking like. And it's got full exhaust now, as opposed to before we kind of had a little straight pipe action.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to rob a little bit of power. What's that?
George, you have the worst habit of putting the e-brake on.
Oh, dang it.
So I just shut the truck off and this e-brake light's sitting here dinging and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, it's down.
So let's just say she was loaded.
Yep, spilled my brakes.
All right, brother, let's try this again. No e-brake, all right?
E-brake, sounds good.
And a little leaner. Exactly where you were before. You were, say, what, 102?
103 at the track that day.
Well, how does 52 sound?
Sounds like we can go way higher in the boost.
The Deechworks fuel system and the injectors of what we got, we have dropped our duty cycle by 50% because we are maintaining fuel. So now, let's turn it up.
We said we can go ahead and turn it up, so I got me another fitting here. Drilled a little 16th inch hole in there, and I'm gonna cut my reference line to the gate and put this baby in there. So I just added 2 more 16th inch holes to the reference line. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully she picks up a pound or 2.
I looked back and forth, like, whoa, 12.9, I should let out, yeah.
Oh, now we're cooking with Crisco.
Yeah, man, not bad, not bad. That's definitely that's a solid improvement. Let's stay at this boost level, but let me throw the right amount of fuel, and then we can add E and see what it likes, man.
I like it, I like it.
Yeah, that'll be a solid, probably 2 more pounds on the street, so you'll hit probably almost 15 pounds on the street, whereas we're seeing like 11 here, you know?
Yeah.
Or like 12 here.
I like it. Definitely probably not changing that. 541, 536 torque, dude.
All right, that's enough. He can't be turning his truck up before I get mine built.
Got a thirsty girl there, boy.
That's how I like them.
That you had a couple differences. You have full exhaust on it now, you
We
said,
got
right?
full exhaust with a muffler. Before we just had that Y pipe, that Y deal.
Yeah.
So straight pipe. No air filter. Before I crashed into that garbage can.
Oh yeah.
It's got some new used tires on it right now.
Gotcha. A little more meat on them, probably eat up a little bit of power.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I want to try part of a 4th gear pull.
Yeah.
Just to see what it does, see how it loads the turbo. See what's up with that. That rolled hard right there, man.
What's the E looking like?
553, dude.
Ooh, yeah. It shouldn't really pick up much more after a 30%, right? With the E?
It should. Doing good, man.
Do your thing.
It's a nice solid gain. I wanted to see close to 40 or 50. You know, that's a good number.
Yeah, heck yeah, that is a good number. And a good old Silverado, man. 550 wheel. Can't beat that with a stick. Oh my gosh. Golly, man. 564. Dude, 562 torque. Oh boy. Oh, quick server gonna be hurting some feelings.
Yeah.
Hopefully not mine.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude, good job, dude. That's my tuner right there, man. Are you shaking in your boots right there, man? Oh, look at that torque. Oh, my poor converter is not gonna be happy about this.
Yeah. 65%
65. Okay. Huh, that's kind of weird. We just put 5 more gallons in there.
Yeah, it gets harder and harder to.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So 70 is pretty much like max you'll get from the pump around here.
More than likely.
Yeah,
Like
so
70,
that's good
75. Yeah.
Beautiful. You still gonna try a little 4th gear pull or no?
Yeah. I'm gonna do one more and clean that up. I'm gonna richen that up a little bit more still. That got a little bit leaner than I wanted, but E can tolerate it. You know, if we were that lean on 93, it wouldn't be as good, but you know. Also, usually the second pull kind of cleans everything out with E when you make a change. So even though it shows, hey, we got our ethanol percentage all stabilized, there's still stuff in the rail because between where the sensor is and to the back of the injector, there's still some in there, and I tried to take care of that, but we'll see.
That's what I'm talking about. 570 torque on a little brake boost.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Was that 3rd?
That was. Actually, let's try part of 4th here real quick.
All right.
Do it partial 4th, just to kind of That was not even, that was 5,000 RPM. That's
Gosh.
So, hey, that's what we keep telling you guys. It loads it so much harder on the street, so that made a little bit more boost there, but we just gained like 50 pound-feet of torque just like that, man, just by loading it a little harder. It's just, you know, this is what you're gonna do.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy on the street.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because last time it made a lot more boost on the street.
You got, if it makes that much torque, each time it's been making almost equal horsepower, equal torque.
Yeah, that's
so you
crazy.
600 wheel truck.
Dude, gosh, 580.
You got a 600 wheel truck.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
oh yeah. All day, all
yeah.
day. Yeah. Oh boy.
Started with 5, you ended with 6, huh?
Hey, what are you gonna do? Oh wow, dude. Trying to outrun the rain, but it's coming in pretty fast. All these slow cars in the way. She gets a little squirrely.
Yeah, she does. She does. That was pretty awesome. Dude, this big truck gets down. Okay, good. Woo! Ground make rolling up. Woo!
Yeah, that would have been bad news. Forgot to tell you, there ain't no tag on here either.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's definitely coming right there.
Right now you can
Oh,
roll.
look at it right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big rainstorm.
Going the other way.
Oh gosh. Missed it by that much.
I'm not giving up yet. So we have a very, very narrow window. It is raining everywhere around us. We're heading northwest, and that looks to be still raining in the distance, but we have a small pocket, and we're trying to be careful. We just kind of need to walk into something like third gear, but I don't even think it's going to hold traction.
Oh, oh.
Dude, that's pedaling into it, trying to give it. That is awesome. That is awesome power, man.
Dude, she is feeling good.
Oh,
yeah.
That's just not even full throttle, dude. That was close, and I just let off. You can feel it jerk so hard. That is sick, dude. Oh, that is awesome, man. It is
Oh yeah,
so
she
much
feels
more powerful.
real good.
It's so much more powerful though than like the numbers that it puts down. It's crazy. It's seriously crazy.
Purrs like a kid.
Dude, that just broke loose at 80. That was still pedaling into it, and it's actually like kind of dry here.
Yeah, it is. A couple little sprinkles.
Yeah. All right, Georgie, how does it feel?
Dude, it feels pretty insane.
600 wheel truck.
Much better than it did, and it used to feel top notch.
So you had to go turn it up.
Yeah, dude.
Couldn't just leave well enough alone.
Dude, it made like another pound on the screen. We didn't even get to go wide open.
It broke the tires loose at 84. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it's bad to the bone, dude. It is. I'm so happy.
So for both of you guys, Beachworks, awesome.
Dude,
definitely
hooked it up so good.
super stoked with the product, man. Well, guys, good job. Laz, come on, you're coming up soon.
All right.
Coming up soon.
Then you're going down.
Never going bigger.
Guys, thanks for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next episode. So guys, I stumbled across something that I found to be pretty interesting with guitar because I played guitar for years and years and years, and it's just pretty interesting to me because the guy's amazing. But his name is Jesse Cook, and the song is Bogota by Bus. Pretty fun. See you guys next episode.